Good morning and welcome back to Marvelous Microwave Meals. I'm Kimberly Teitelbaum with Recipes for Success in partnership with the beautiful High Point Library. What we're going to talk about today makes a great light lunch or snack or dinner, and it is, you've heard of fried rice? Well, this is unfried rice, but it has a lot of the same ingredients. It's light, it's filling, and it's pretty healthy too. What we're going to do is start with a half cup of plain water. Go ahead and put that right in your microwave dish. Once again, making sure your dish is microwave safe. Then we're going to put an equal amount of instant brown rice. Now, why are we using instant brown rice? Instant brown rice has been parboiled. It's been partially cooked and then re-dried out. But that means the fibers in the food itself has been already partially broken down, so it shortens the cooking time. We're going to add that to our water. Now we're using brown rice rather than white rice because brown rice is so much healthier for you. White rice is just pure carbohydrate. Brown rice has a large fiber content. It's also very rich in things like magnesium that your body needs. So brown rice, whenever you can, is the way to go. And you know, I like it. It has a little bit more of a body to it. It has a nuttier, actually a slightly sweeter flavor. So give brown rice a try. Then what you're going to do is you're going to open up a package with my handy knife here of freezer stir-fried vegetables. And you're going to put a little less than a cup in. Now these are all in individual pieces, little broccoli, little pepper. And we're just going to put that right in there. And then we're going to seal it up. But, so you have right here you have your water, your rice, and your vegetables. The rest vegetables are frozen. We're going to put a top on. Now this microwave mug, it's not only is it microwave safe, it was made to use with microwaves. It has a little top that goes in, but because we know, remember last time we put the apples in a dish, and the steam actually blew the top off. So we're going to vent this by pushing this button. It goes from closed to open, and that means it will vent carefully. What we're going to do is put this in the microwave for about 4 to 5 minutes. Then we're going to check it. Now, I'm taking this out by the handle. But the handle's still pretty warm, but it's not warm enough to burn me. But I'm going to make sure I put it on a trivet. And I'm going to open this up very carefully, starting with the latch away from me because there still can be steam. And now what we've got, I've got my rice that's been, and the vegetables. I'm going to let it sit for another minute, covered up, and let the rest of the water absorb. Let the rice by the rice. Now while that's happening, I'm going to reach right over here and I'm going to crack an egg into the water. Into a separate dish, or a cup in this case. And I'm going to whisk this up. And I've got that whisked. This is set just about long enough, I think. So I'm going to take the top off. All the water's been absorbed. So now I'm going to add a tablespoon of teriyaki sauce. Now this is something I just love to keep in my kitchen because I use it for so many things and marinades. But if you don't have it, you can take soy sauce and brown sugar and spices, like maybe a little bit of cumin and chili powder, mix them together, and that way you can make your own teriyaki sauce. But I poured that in. I'm going to give it a nice stir. Now what I'm going to do is kind of scoosh all the rice and the vegetables off to one side, like so. into that empty space that I just created. Now, like so, I'm going to put this back in the oven for about 45 seconds and check it and see if that egg is set. You don't want to overdo it, you just want to cook it to the point it's set. Put the top on, back in, 45 seconds, and start. Doesn't seem very long at all. Doesn't seem like it'd be hardly long enough for anything to cook. But in a microwave, 15 seconds can be just enough. As it is in this situation. We've got our egg is beautifully set. And we're just going to stir it up, and you've got your egg and you've got your veggies all together. Now I'm going to let it sit for another minute before I try to eat it, because remember, with microwave food, it's still cooking for at least a minute after you take it out of the microwave. So I'm going to cover it up, give it another minute before I try to eat it. Now after it sits for a minute, you're just about ready to go ahead and take that first yummy bite. So you've got the vegetables, you've got your rice, you've got a protein source, and you know what? You can always add a little bit more protein. I like to put nuts in it, like cashews. You can put a little leftover chicken if you have it, or a little roast beef or ham. But just like this is fine with me. Hearty, tasty, warm, perfect. Give it a try. Thank you. See you next time.